Hey, Steve with Trimble and the Building Point teams. Today we're going to show you two different videos. First is going to be how to accurately estimate and create contours. So estimate how much you're going to need to fill. In this example, essentially water is coming in through a door. We want to make sure that we raise the floor outside of it so that it slopes away. We're going to show you how to do that quickly in FieldLink with the surface module, how to create those points in essentially report and then export it. And then we're going to show you how to do in another video, how to do it essentially a little bit better, a little bit more, I guess is what I would say, creation of a site plan and kind of the same similar contour creation. So jumping into it, you can see if we open up FieldLink, this would be running on your tablet. You can see this is the entrance of a high school in Pennsylvania. If I look at it here, you can see this is where the water problems are coming in. If I change this in elevation mode, you can see um, everything in blue is below 1 inch. Everything in red is essentially above 1 inch. And what's happening is water's getting in and then kind of moving its way towards these doors. I can show that a little bit better if I take off the ceiling and kind of come back in here. You can see where it's, if it does slope through here, it's going to essentially come in. Jumping into a station view and looking at it, you can actually see right here where that water is still there. How do I create those points and see exactly where these high and low points? It's fairly simple. I'm going to come back to the station view. I want to make sure that everything from this line in kind of slopes away. So I'll come into floor analysis, hit create floor, and then drag my section in to this front door area. And then all I'm doing here is kind of dragging it around to make sure. So this is about 1,000 square feet. Definitely would probably want to come from here over. And how much area am I going to need to raise to make sure it slopes away? Is going to be the question. How much is high? I can probably ignore this area. I want to work on anything that's below in blue here to slope away. So that's 1,000 square foot. I can use the full cloud. That's just going to extract all the points. I actually don't need that. That's usually good for an FFFL analysis, but identify floor is good. So that'll hopefully get rid of all those points that I don't need to see that aren't part of the floor. So here you can see we have that done. We'll jump into the surface analysis here and create a grid of points every 1 foot, elevation at 0, and then we'll do an 1/8 inch high and 1/8 inch low. So this is going to create a grid of points every 1 foot. The reference elevation is going to be 0, and anything that is an 1/8 low is going to be blue. Anything that's an 1/8 high is going to be red. So it's going to go through and create those points. So everything in blue, probably need to raise up. Everything in green, depends, but I definitely want to raise what's in blue there. I can go to finalize and then create a report. In this report, it shows me the total low volume. So it's only about a cubic yard or half a cubic yard or so of sand. As you can see from here, this is kind of brick that I would probably need to add or need to estimate. But the total low area, low points, low area here is about 500 square foot. So that'll help me in estimating the amount of labor I need to take those bricks off, put the sand down, put the bricks back in, right? So I want to just make sure I save this to my reports folder within FieldLink and here, floor report entrance. Save. And then I will actually go through here and export. I will just essentially save all these points back with a more project manage. Save as, and all this is doing is just saving it from my tablet back to Connect Online. So I have that report, I have these points. I can also export out and a DWG if I wanted to of these points. So I'll save the report and then I'll actually export out that DWG. If I just go into projects, export, or SKP, we'll do DWG. Actually, I want to make sure I finish creating those points. That would be the next or the final step. So The points are already there. I just actually have to hit create. And then now I should be able to see them here. Yep, I can go to projects, export, DWG, design, make sure I select everything in view. Let's clear that, and then design, select everything. Save this to connect. And then just hit export. So that DWG can now be opened up in Connect or actually any AutoCAD or really any Autodesk product. So if I come back to Connect here, select the model, we can actually see that DWG already here with all those points, high and low in blue. And then if I want to, I can actually open up that report too that we created. And so here is that report, high and low area, again, that I can send. And this DWG that was also created could be given to the client as well too. So good estimate, good quality, and clear. So yeah, that's how to do a quick contour creation and surface analysis for estimating if you need to raise the floor or anything like that with a even stockpiling reporting very accurately. Thanks.